Okay. Well, this is going to be a little different than what I normally do. So, we're going to be trying to acquire some health pots. I don't know how much of the gauntlet for summer pain I'm going to do, but what I've seen so far, I am definitely going to need some more health pots than what I've got. So, yeah, let's get to it. Okay, make sure I got everything going how I want it. We'll move along from there. So, yeah, this is just going to be pretty laid back and chill. People around want to chat. Great. If not, well, hey, that's fine too. Okay, so I got everything as I wanted. I'm going to leave both my Twitch screen up and my YouTube just to see how those are looking. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see. So we have skill combat on currently. So I might have a go a couple times with a skill champion. What do we have as the objective? Special one. Okay. Most likely my fastest skill is going to be Aegon. We haven't actually used him in a long... Well, out of habit I go into the arena screen. Not surprising. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll go for total clear with Aegon. I don't think there's any other skill champions that would be any faster. You know what? I could actually... Because I really haven't used Hitmonkey very much. Eric, how you doing? I haven't used Hitmonkey very much, so this could be a good opportunity to try him out for a couple fights. But, to get started, let's go with Aegon. And yeah, we're gonna want that. Boom, how you doing? Gramps. Oh, damn. Okay, I see how it is. Gramps, eh? Alright, that's fine. You know, it means I'm old enough to whoop your ass. And how's my day been? It's been okay. I had to go out for a bit, get some stuff done. Trying to think of the usual team I use. I haven't done this with Aegon in a long damn time. So normally I would go Aegon, Nick, DPX, Proxima. I don't think there's really any... Who else would I normally bring? We could go Claire. Yeah, Claire might not be a bad idea, actually. Because for any of the villains, she's going to increase the amount of damage we're going to do. I got 6-star Black Widow Clairvoyant today for my Nexus, so I'm well happy. Damn, nice. Congratulations. That is a nice pull for sure, dude. I think I'm going to get... Yeah, I'm going to get out of Discord, because there's no need to be in there while I am here. Okay, so we'll leave this up, because I do want to check the stream and just make sure that all looks good. Let's move this like so. So jealous of that Archangel. Oh, you know what? Actually, well, I'm gonna go with a skill champion to start, just because skill combat is on, so just to get some points. But I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this, but I'm gonna try some different teams for sure. Time Master, how you doing? Just took Aegon to rank 3 and can't wait to obliterate through Labyrinth of Legends. Yeah, dude. He is pretty freaking crazy once you get him going. He is crazy. We got a 6-star Apocalypse from a Mutant Nexus Crystal. Nice. Mr. Manfalcon, how you doing? How you... well, maybe this would be a sensitive topic, but how you enjoying your current lockdown? Sandy, how you doing? I saw in the news yesterday or the day before, one case and your whole country is locked down. That is hardcore, dude. So what did you get from Summer Pain Rewards? So I got a video that's going to go live Monday, but I picked the Mutant Nexus, which, yeah, there was no hesitation for the picks. So it was the Mutant Nexus, Skill T5CC, Science T5CC, and I got... Should I tell you who I got from the Nexus, or should you wait until Monday? Parasite, how you doing? I'm fine, tell you, but let me know what you guys... If you want me to tell you, I'll tell you. Otherwise, you can wait until Monday. You must have got someone good like Beast. But this... so, to be fair, it wasn't anybody... Okay, that's one way to get things started here. Wow. It wasn't... Oh, and if anybody is here and wants to get into voice chat, let me know. Because, I mean, these are a little bit longer fights, so my head's going to be down. So, if anybody wants to shoot the shit, fine by me. Yeah, so this was the reason I went mutant. Absolutely. I didn't see anybody I wanted, but all of the options, actually, I was okay with. None of them were none of them was I pissed off about whatsoever or anything like that. So, and that is the absolute reason I went mutant. Because I just felt like if I had gone any other class, I would have had similar conditions where the three would have not been like my first choices, but I would have been pretty upset with the results. But in this case, no, I'm quite fine with it. None of them were champions that I would really rank up. But they were all champions that I wouldn't mind playing. Probably all of them I would consider for rank 2. So. But yeah, oh, so I chose a new champion. And the worst part about the opening, to be 100% honest, is that I'm at uneven 6-star arena teams. And you'll see in the video, it took me a bit of time to decide, and I did contemplate going with the Awakening. And the only reason for that was specifically to keep even arena teams. Dan, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. I may as well just tell you rather than beating around the bush. So the options was Rogue New, DPX Dupe, or OG Storm New. And I was really considering DPX Dupe. I use them in incursions, and I take them to incursions. I don't actually use them. But I pair them with Nick. And I never really use DPX just because, I mean, without the dupe, he's not really going to do anything. But at least with the dupe, he's going to be causing the bleed all the time. And you have the bleed hacks, so it could actually be not too bad. So that's why I was really considering taking him. But instead I went with Rogue. Because I think, like, I have her as a 5-star duped, not super high sig. Ooh, let me just see if anybody wanted to get in on this voice chat nonsense. Lockdown is fine. I'm an essential worker now, and we had 10 cases of Delta 24. 10 cases? Holy crap. Okay. Of Delta 24 hours ago, it's our turn. So, what are you doing for work? And congratulations. I'm just catching up because my head was down. So, hey, let's see what's happened since my head was down. Hope all is well. Jay, how you doing? It's only 3 options. Yeah. Statistically speaking, Mutant was the best choice to go for since it has the most champs that are considered good. Yeah, and that is why I went Mutant. There was 2 new Mutants I would have liked, and there was 3 Awakenings I would have liked. I didn't see any of that. But again, like I said, I'm very fine with what I got. So, Gupta, how you doing? How you doing? Namit, how goes it? Boy, there's a few people. I really did not expect many people here. I get to see you guys. Anyone in here tempted for Summer Pain 10? There was only a few people streaming it today. Well, to be fair, it was bugged for a fair bit, so you probably had a lot of people holding off until that was resolved, which I think it has been. So tomorrow and later on, we might see more people doing it. You attempted. It is pretty hard. Hence, I am here getting potions, or pretending to. Anywhere I can start to slowly salvage 35% of a Science T5CC. Well, your best bet is unfortunately going to be the Summer Pain Gauntlet. Okay, let's see, where are we? I'm doing Supermarket Night Fail. It's a job and it is busy, so I'm not getting bored. Good for you. That actually might be something I should look into. I don't know if I'd like that, because then I'd have to change my sleep schedule. But I at some point I need to do something more than I'm doing. I saw the quest after I got 6-star Venom and Pocket, called it a day. Do you have CGR solar? I do. If you delay, someone might enter. I got Green Goblin, Proxima, and Mysterio. Chose Proxima, and now everyone is like, why don't you take Mysterio in my alliance? Is Proxima any good without dupe? Yeah, she's good. It's just that she requires a fair bit of ramp up. The reason they're probably saying the thing with Mysterio is because he's going to have a synergy with Penny Parker. And it's fair that your alliance would say, why not go Mysterio? But the thing is, if you're not doing Arena, you're not going to get a... I mean, you could from crystals, obviously, but the likelihood of getting a 5 or a 6-star Penny Parker is pretty slim. I mean, eventually at some point in time, absolutely, but let's see where it is here. So this is the synergy with Penny Parker and Mysterio. So for Mysterio, chemical gas is not consumed when inflicting poison with a heavy attack. So I don't use Mysterio, so I don't really know what the benefit is, but I do know that is apparently it looks like a very beneficial synergy for Mysterio. But that's why. But no, Proxima is fine. The only thing with Proxima is she's a little bit slow to ramp up, and you have to ramp her up every fight. But once you get her ramped up, and the thing is too, there's very few places in the game where you can actually get the full use of her damage output. Class gonna start though. Need to be going. It's all good, man. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. I think you should use CGR for the fastest RL town. Yeah. I'm just using Aegon now simply because of skill combat. I mean, I'm not gonna get a ton of points, but yeah. You can get some T5CC from the Glory Store once you're Thronebreaker. Let's go. I got a 6-star Mysterio. Ooh, look at you. Mysterio with Penny is now Poison God. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how... it will be interesting to see how that goes. But, I mean, we could also see, they have stuff, it comes out, and then they change it after a while. We could see that happening, too. So, yeah, and as far as, like, going CGR, even this with Aegon, I don't think this is necessarily the fastest team for him. But this is more so like, I just want to pick up some health pots. Figured see who's around, shoot the shit, so on and so forth. So, Man Falcon, how long have you been doing the job? And you're liking it so far? So, are you guys... So, the one case brought about the 3-day lockdown. Now that there's more, is the lockdown been extended, or... Are you still supposed to get back to opening after 3 days? Or it's a kind of wait and see type of thing? Yeah, with Aegon, I was intending to go for a full run, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm also quite a bit behind in event quest completion or exploration. I don't have a ton of energy refills. I've been farming those slowly, but I think the next event quest completion, I need to get Cav have difficulty, if not completely explored, pretty damn close. Pretty damn close to being completely explored. And if you guys have any other suggestions, like Dan was suggesting going with CGR, if you have any other suggestions of teams to run for this, yeah, feel free to spit them out. What are you guys up to? What you got going down? Oh, I haven't. I have not done this with Aegon. Well, I haven't even played Aegon in a really long time. When I first got it, well, no, when I first duped him, I came in here quite a bit just to practice playing with him and to get used to him. But I've not done this in a very long time. But there was a while where on my Discord, there was a few of us that would race for ROL farming. Like we would just share our screens in Discord and just see who would get clear ROL first. And it's actually a pretty good way to farm potions, because farming potions is pretty tedious, pretty boring. But when you make a competition out of it, it makes it somewhat more interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll go for a complete run with Aegon and then come back in with CGR. I mean, yeah, CGR is definitely going to be faster. And if I was doing this not streaming, I'd probably be definitely using CGR for it. So, I'm not too sure how much of the Final Summer Pain I'm going to do. The exploration rewards definitely look pretty decent. When we had the leak on the exploration rewards, I didn't really think that's what it would be, because I was expecting that was it for the rewards. But when you consider that you've got those and you've got the extra milestone rewards, everything together is not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm definitely going to do completion, no question about that. And I guess what it's going to come down to is if I'm missing any one class that doesn't seem like it would be a good time, then I'll probably just go for the milestones and maybe do a couple paths more than once with just different classes. Or no, because the milestone ones, oh crap, that's right. The milestone ones is the one where you need to do with every class. Oh, well, no, that's what I was going to say, right. So I might do it where I don't use every class, but I do every path, and then still get the exploration rewards. It is so hard to grow Aegon combo after 200. Yeah, here. Well, if I was using the 5-star, it would be much easier, because he wouldn't be doing as much damage, the fights would last longer. But using the 6-star, yeah, I don't think I'll necessarily even finish out a 500 combo. 1 week at the job so far, and it is what it is. Not sure about the lockdowns. Have to wait and see, as you said, but cases are likely to increase. Yeah. But I mean, if people adhere to what they're supposed to be doing and actually stay locked down, well, the likelihood of spreading it should be a lot less. Oh, so one thing too with Aegon, normally what I would be doing once I was at about 100 hit combo, I'd be starting off each fight with a heavy to get them to hit me and then generate the fury, so the fight would go faster. So if I don't do that, I should end up with a higher combo. The only fight that really is going to make it any difference for having a high combo is going to be the Wolverine fight. Preferably, you want to be at about 500 or very close to 500 combo for that fight. And if you are, you'll shut down his regen. If not, well, it could be a pretty log fight. And you know what? I'm just thinking too. I could be running an attack boost. I've got a bunch that are going to expire before I can actually put them to use. So, might do that. Might do that. Mr. Showers, how you doing? What you got going down? Alright, so I'm liking the way the stream is coming across. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, I'll start this fight off with the heavy and we'll see how this goes. Because normally if it works, like the fight's over. Well, it kind of worked. I mean, I got the Furies, but I also took damage. I remember one time I was doing this as a race. I got up the storm, and I think I was ahead in the race. I got up the storm, and I think I dashed in. I might not have been paying attention, which definitely happens now and then. But I dashed in when she had 2 bars of power, and I was pretty much full health. She threw her L2, and well, I was no longer winning that race. Dear, I've got a smoker's cough, and I don't even smoke. So I think I've got vision next, right? So we'll start off the same way, start off with a heavy, but what we're going to do for vision is when we get to an L3, we're going to hold off and we're going to throw our heavy, hopefully get hit, and then throw the L3. And then when we get out of the L3, we should be doing a crazy amount of damage. Dude, what is the deal? They do not want to play ball. Oh dear. Oh, come on. This entire time I'm going to be stunned, really? Just stand there and let me hit you. Okay, yeah. So once we get to the L3, we'll hold a heavy and hopefully he plays into it. Might not. He might be dead before we even get there. Well, no. We'll be able to get the L3 off. Okay, so ideally he'll throw his L2 before we do it. There we go. Now, come on. There. That's... No! No! That's not how that's supposed to go! Okay. I'm just relaxing, not 100 still. Okay. And did you get tested? If so, did you get your results? What are we at? 391? 391 is actually not too bad. Is that? Yeah, that is 391. Okay. Well, we should be good for Wolverine. We should... no. Well, just... So long as I'm not throwing a heavy, we should be okay. So yeah, if you're not trying to get through it like super fast, you can play a little bit conservatively up to Wolverine, so you build your combo, and then for the Wolverine fight, you just go all out. Get things done quickly. Oh, that actually kind of works. Yeah, not that part. Not the stun. The stun doesn't work. Oh dear. So considering we've got all those Furies, we should be able to end the fight here, yeah. Yeah, so we won't be at 500. We'll be kind of close. 429 currently. Okay. For the Wolverine fight, though, I will start off with a heavy at the beginning. Oh, that could have been bad. Normally when that happens, they'll throw their special when I dash in at them, so we got lucky there. Got lucky. See if we can get to 3 bars of power. That won't be bad. Nice. Okay. So I was thinking to go for Super Scrawl. I don't know if I was going to go for 5 or 6 star round 1, just to add a new champion. But I think if I do that, it means a little bit more concentrating on the arenas. So I think I may wait for round 2 to go for them, and then try to get arenas done pretty quick between tomorrow and Friday. Try to be all done with what I want for arenas, and then Friday evening, Saturday farming potions. And then Sunday, the idea is to do about 3 fights, 2 or 3 fights for Summer of Pain. And then, yeah, if I do more, it would be next weekend. But I need to take a look and see, with 3 milestones, what that would get me for the milestone rewards. Because if I do 4, then I'm going to go for exploration, because, yeah, I'd be that close, so may as well. Come, oh, dude, seriously? Terrible. Terrible. So we should be over 500 now. Yeah, that should shut down his region. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we'll do the next 2, and then we'll have a run with CGR probably. Oh, and did you guys see that the Summoner Showdown leaderboard was updated? Which is interesting. I thought it would have been updating like every 24 hours. So we got the first one like last night at this kind of time. And then the update was mid-afternoon. So oh, for these last 2, I should just start off with the heavy actually. There we go. Because now we don't care about building a combo. Now we just want to get this nonsense over with. Now I know why you brought Clairvoyant. Yeah. I mean, there's not that many villains on the team, but she will add the attack a little bit for when we do fight. Not on the team. There's not that many villain opponents, but she allows for a little bit more attack damage when fighting the villains. I mean, there's what, only 2? I think. Is it just Jugs and Rhino? Yeah, those are the only 2 villains, so I guess it's not that big of a benefit, but I could have gotten... I guess maybe... Because if I go with Black Panther... Well, no, because that's just going to add crit. But... Yeah. Come on. There we go. Just kind of thinking to use the L2. But don't really need to. So I was thinking the L2 with a couple Furies, and then the bleed would end up doing a ton of damage. But there we go. Let me see where we are with skill combat. I don't think I'll come back through with. I don't think I'll come back through with Aegon again. No, that'd probably be better just to auto fight something for the rest of that. So, let's come in with CGR. So CGR, I use him for pretty much every fight. Other than, well, I could use him for Jugs too, actually. But usually every fight other than Jugs. So I use this team in particular, Nick and DPX to drop off the bleed and heal up, and then the Captain Marvel for, well, actually I'm not going to use L3s, so I'm not going to be getting Furies, but if I was getting a Fury, that'd be beneficial. And the other benefit for that is with this one here, Cap IW with the Captain Marvel, for the buffs to last a little bit longer. So yeah. So I'm not too sure how far we will get here, but yeah. See. And if there's anybody who can hear my voice, if you guys want to take a look at the Summoner Showdown leaderboard, we can do that after. Well, I'll do this one first fight, and then we can take a look at the leaderboard if you guys want. Because it did change a fair bit from yesterday, from what we saw yesterday. Now, I haven't done this with CGR in a long time, so this could be interesting. I had been doing it a ton with CGR when I first got him. I did it a lot with him at rank 2. And I've done it with him at rank 3 a fair bit too. But, yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while. We could be throwing the L3, but don't really need to. I don't really like doing Winter Soldier. I just find him to be the most annoying opponent in here, really. Because he's different here than he is anywhere else in the game. I don't know why, but pretty much everybody else in here is pretty consistent for wherever else you'd face them. Oh, I might need to relog. Ooh. You know what? For this one, let's go with the L3. hoping to get that off with the aptitude still active, but it did not happen. Oh, well, that's okay. So we should do some pretty decent damage here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. It's one way to get through things, I suppose. That is one way to get through things. Yeah, let's read log because it's looking kind of sluggish already. Let's read log and see if it helps out at all. Use cap IW? Yeah, I can. CGR would be faster, but that's fine. Yeah. Sure. He removes unstoppable. Yeah. With CGR though, you get the fight done to the point where it's irrelevant, where it doesn't matter. But yeah, you could. He's not. He's slower than CGR, but he's not terribly slow, especially if you're using your L2 a fair bit. But yeah, it is nice that you don't have to worry about the unstoppable whatsoever. So, I mean, that wasn't bad, 7%, but and you could absolutely just be playing him very heavy, but I'm just doing this just to make it somewhat interesting. Where I'm using actual combos. Now the thing is too, the only other fight where I might use cap IW could possibly be for Scarlet Witch. So because of that, I don't want to, I'm not using that many specials, so I don't need to worry about the recoil too much. But I wouldn't want to be using a ton more specials because she does have the potential to do a fair bit of damage, so. And I could also be doing, like saving up and using an L3. But I think this, oh dear, well, did not expect that. So I should just throw the L3. Oh, well, that does it too. That works. That works. All right. Oh, let me see something here. Let me sure. What happened there? No. Okay. I'm just checking something here. So if I come through here again with CGR, I will use him for Jux. Now this one, because of its physical resistance, I'm going to go with an L3 again. So, yeah. And you know what? Both times I decided that after I got my rotation started, so I already used the aptitude. Because if I had intended to do that from the beginning, I would have waited until just before the L3 to initiate the aptitude. That's fine. Oof, should have slowed that down a little bit. There we go. Oh, that was... Well, no, that works out okay. Works out just peachy. There we go. Just peachy. So I'm kind of hoping, I think, so Monday we get the gold boost, and I think Tuesday is when the Legends event starts. Let me check. But one of the parts for the Legends event was where they were saying you'd be able to trade in items. Like you'd be able to trade in T4CC, I think, for T5CC. So I'm kind of hoping, because we've seen previously with trade-ins where you can trade in health pots, lower health pots for higher health pots. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case this time. So I want to, let me see, but I want to hold on to all my level 1 and level 2 health pots and then hopefully be able to trade them in for level 3 and level 4s, which will also, in a sense, increase the expiration time on them. But let's see here. Legends trade-in starts August 23rd, and that is Monday as well, right? So both of them are for Monday? Yeah. I think the gold boost is the 23rd as well. Yeah, okay. So both the trade-in and the gold boost is the 23rd. So let me see. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So what do I have? I think I have some health pots that are going to expire prior. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So those are the level 3s. That's fine. And then we've got the lower level. Okay, so these are the ones here that I want to be trading in. Okay, and that's fine. So that's only going to be 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. And maybe if I'm doing whatchamacallit, EQ, I might just use those. Yeah, so probably you do EQ Thursday or Friday. Actually, I could do some auto fighting of it now, maybe. Okay. Unfortunately, these team health pots, they're not going to get used at all for Summer Pain. I mean, I can use them, but it's not going to be very effective because it's only going to be healing one character. I could do this faster with CGR too if I changed up my team a little bit. Okay, no, I'm not going to do the L3 for this fight. I was going to say I was going to do the L3 and the Fury, and then I realized if I had said that, we would have had the same nonsense of the aptitude being initiated too soon. So I decided not to say it. What did it? Oh, okay. So what are you guys all up to? Can't see doing too much arena. Well, unless you're going for a specific champion, but for the most part, milestones would be done by now. That's not a bad way to get through a fight, eh? 35 hits. Not too shabby at all. So yeah, we'll use CGR for Scarlet Witch, but that is the one fight where things could get slow. Removing all the buffs, removing the power. Yeah. Oh! I thought I was going to get that out quick enough. Okay. Yeah, so be it. So be it. Let's see if we can do it this time. There we go. Okay. The moment of truth. You know what else wouldn't be a bad option here too would be Nick. Maybe not the unduped 5-star. Or the unduped 6-star. But using the 5-star duped might not be a bad option for this one. Yeah, if we can get to another L2 here. I should have thrown it as soon as I hit her. Damn Sam! So we're gonna have to take a hit from her. There we go. And we're gonna have to dex to be able to reset. Wait, did I? Oh no! There we go. Right. Because I didn't get the L2 up last time. So that works too. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, not bad. Now for Wolverine, yeah, we'll just play it the same. With the armor breaks, it should prevent his healing. Because I've got... wait, yeah, I do have... Yeah, okay, I do have 3 of 3 Despair, so... Once we get this L2 off, that should be a game over. All right. Mr. Robert, how you doing? How you doing? My decision to go Mystic Nexus paid off. Guess who I got? You wanted, wait, you wanted... I don't think you wanted Doom, right? Was it Diablo or Dragon Man you were looking for? So you got one of them, or did you miss and get Doom? How's your day coming along? Diablo? Okay. So you got him? Uh-oh. I didn't use my aptitude, did I? Nope. Did not. It seems like that's okay, though. Use it now. There we go. Okay. Ooh, speaking of which, reminds me. Mr. Light, Peanut, how you doing? Wait, it's Peanut, right? No. Yeah. No. Let's see here. You cry is crazy good. CGR, you mean? No. I was just looking at the keyboard to see like if that was just a mistype. Yeah, okay, CGR. Because I was looking to see what was close, and I'm like, wait, no, okay. Yeah, but it is. Oh, did I just DC? No, it is a R3 though. So. Okay, hang on. I'd meant to leave a comment on something earlier. Just you reminded me with the Mystic Nexus. Yeah, so the R3 doing this with an R3 or an R2 is pretty. It's not a huge difference in overall damage or speed for going through here. The R3 obviously is a little bit quicker, but yeah, it's not a huge difference. And I should have waited for the aptitude. But, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was going to use the L1, but I didn't have anything to increase the damage there. I can't play till like next month, but I'll log on every day for the rewards. How come you can't play late? I'll do some farming in the weekend. What Nexus champ did you get? I got Rogue, which Dan the Math Man, how you doing? I got Rogue, which is not for Rogue, but that is why I went Mutant, because I didn't see any of the champions that I really wanted, and all three I would have been okay with, and that's why I went Mutant. Because if it had been another class, I probably wouldn't have seen who I wanted, and all of the other options would have been crap. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? Well, no, I don't have any ISO in Rogue. So, let me see. I want to see what the comparison is between the 5 and the 6. Okay, so 15, 6, and 23. I'm pretty sure the 5-star is going to be higher. Wait, where is the 5-star? What did I say? 26 and... So 20 and 30. 20 and 30... Yeah, okay. So once she's... Okay, because, I mean, she's only 5 of 25. So once she's maxed out, she'd probably be stronger than the R4. But the R4 is duped. Although that only gives you the ability to crit on your specials, so... which is nice, damage-wise. Damage, health steal, so on and so forth, but... I could see taking her to rank 2, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to give you bits once I get some for free. Okay. I don't think I have that right, because that's on Twitch. I don't think I have that set up, actually, yet. But thanks for the thought. You know, I have Dupe 6-star Rogue 1 Day LR2. I could see her, although to be fair, I don't think that the mutant class needs much love currently. So I don't really think, even though Bishop just got buffed, I don't really think mutants are going to be buffed too much. However, if Rogue were to get buffed, I think the only thing that needs to happen is just increase the amount of time for her for her absorption. The amount of time where you can be stealing the buff from the opponent. That if that increased just a little bit, yeah, I think she would be so much better. I've gone too far. I'm too weak. I need to upgrade my champions. I've got Dormammu and Venompool. My team in Venompool is R4 at level 40, and Dormammu is R4 at 25 or less, I believe. Okay. Well, that's smart, though. If you realize that, like, you don't have a roster currently capable of getting through the content, it's a good idea to, yeah, just to, you know, rather than, like, struggling through it, just take a bit of a break. Or if you still want to play the game, but you don't want to, you know, have to be using resources or whatever, you could just go to playing some arena. And you don't have to, like, you know, go hardcore for arena. You could just do it here and there a little bit. What is the node? Yeah. I would have a go at him if the link wasn't up. But... which, you know what? I guess it's really would be fine, because I don't think there's any other fight I would use Diablo for. Oh, no. I would probably use Diablo for this fight, possibly. Because there's reverse controls for all the others, so... Corvus and Warlock is what I normally use. But I could use Diablo for the Unstoppable Colossus. Okay. So we've still got skill combat. Oh, damn, I haven't used up any loyalty. Let's do that quick. There we go. I should have been buying Alliance tickets all this time, I suppose, but well, I mean, I'm going to buy Alliance tickets with gold, so I think I should be okay for a while. What a whale! Let's see here, get out of there. I was doing arena one day and all my opponents were medium or harder, and I lost by 3 times. Multiplier got mad. Hold up, what do the tickets do? That's only... it only matters for AQ map 6 and 7. You need the tickets for your AQ entry. But anything under map 6, you don't... it's not required. Let me see. So I'm not on war for... oh dear. That's funny. For the off season, we were running 1 BG, and even filling 1 BG for war was difficult. And now we're running 2 BGs during the season. It's not looking that good. All right. Let's see. Oh, somebody had asked about Archangel. I don't know if they're still here, but let's yeah. Let's have a go with Archangel as a horseman. Unfortunately, we won't be using him. It'll be a couple fights before we actually use him. Yeah, and we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this because it will reduce the amount of the potency for the poison. So Archangel will be basically immune to bleed, but then he'll take less damage from poison, and it will have less effect on him. So what we're going to end up doing, we're probably going to use Apocalypse for 2 fights. Because Captain Marvel is poison immune, which is going to really reduce the effectiveness of Archangel. That's fine, but those alliance things that you get for helping alliance members. Let me read. Billy D, how you doing? That's fine, but those alliance things that you get for helping alliance members could get me a 5-star, so I don't have to pour my resources into Magneto to get him on my team. So I think we're going to try to just get through this fight as quick as we can. So we'll go with the L1 first. Sometimes I use the L2 as my first. Okay. That was really bad. Yeah. Well, we're going to use the L2 first. Need to be a little bit closer. I'm going to get that off. That's fine. So I was trying to get it off where my L2 was triggered after I had a debuff on it, because it will increase the amount of damage you do, but I couldn't get the timing. Oh, damn. The degen is going to wear off. Ugh. No, that's what you get when you don't pay attention. Right. Let's get this. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, yeah. There we go. What are you up to, Billy? What you got going down? Yeah, I'll go with Wolverine. Because we're going to wait for the next fight to make Archangel a horseman and then go to town for a couple fights. We'll go up to Vision probably. If I had Red Mags on the team, I would do Vision, but with any of the characters that are currently on the team, that fight is going to be pretty slow. You know, I don't know if X-23 is that much faster as a horseman. Her survivability is better, because she's not going to be affected by the bleed, but kind of is irrelevant, because once you have a bit of power and she's got a regen on her, she's going to heal up anyways. Because I do make her a horseman sometimes when I do this, or for monthly EQ, but for longer fights, survivability-wise, she doesn't really need to be. You just hold on to your power for a little bit with a regen, and yeah, you're pretty good to go. And then also with paired with Professor X, she's taking less damage from the poison. The poison is just less potent, so it's out. Not too bad. I'm done with dual crystals. They stink like Keanu's butt. Seek 80 now because of dual crystals. Sad face. Still no CMM. Yeah, I opened a few dual crystals a couple times going for Human Torch, and of course I would see Mystic Champions more than I would Science. Oh wait, did I just use the wrong champion? And there's nothing I can do. Yeah, so we'll just start over. I meant to make Archangel a horseman. I used to have 200,000 gold, now I have 40,000, and that's with using gold crystals. Well, don't open anything for gold until Monday, because we get the gold boost on Monday. So, and I think it's 20 or 25% extra gold. So wait until then. Let's see if we can get things going a little bit better this time. There we go. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Okay, there we go. Oh, man. That's so annoying. I'm just a little bit too far behind to counter his heavy with mine. There we go. This should finish this off. Yeah, there we go. How do you know these things? So if you use the forums, they usually announce like upcoming events and stuff. So that's how I was aware of that. I did 101 duels for Doom, never got him from them. Pulled Doom from basics 7 days later, duped from basics. Yeah, but one of the things though with the dual class, it allows you to target a certain champion, but also you can target ISO. Like if you need a specific class of ISO, going with the dual class, you're more likely to get that class of ISO. So those are two benefits to it. But yeah, the likelihood of getting the exact champion you want is pretty slim. I mean, it should be. It shouldn't be. Your odds should be better, but it doesn't seem like it works out that way for the most part. Reading? Yeah. Yeah. Reading is usually the way to go. I think I'll do Jugs, Rhino, Storm, and then that will be that. Because Vision is going to be a slow go with any of the mutants I have on this team. And I wonder how Rogue would be as a horseman. The only thing is she's not going to get a benefit from the bleed resistance because the bleed is going to drop off her so quick anyways. But, actually, yeah, because I could substitute, I could take out Archangel and bring in Rogue for him, and then Rogue would take less damage from the poisons because of the X-23 and Professor X synergies. It's not really... Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So let him hit into the block a couple times, get some poisons. There we go. Cool. And do this. Do some conversions. Excellent. Oh, not excellent. That's what we're talking about. Oh, dear. Wow, okay. Oh, I didn't want the L3. I just watched KT1's video on where the game is right now, and I won't lie, it's a little sad. I don't want this game to die, but a lot of people are just quitting this game. Yeah, I know that he put out 2 games kind of on the state of the game or his thoughts or kind of thing. I haven't watched them. And I realize a lot of people don't care for him very much, but... And I don't know if it's because he's not in the CCP, but he seems a lot more honest than other big YouTubers. And I don't know if the other YouTubers just don't want to discuss it because they might be in the CCP and they don't want to speak negatively of the company, which, okay, fair enough. Or they just don't realize the state of the game, which I don't think so, because if you're a larger YouTuber, you're probably pretty aware of the state of the game. Yeah, and I'm just not sure why a lot of them don't want to address it. Because the thing is, in my opinion, if anything, they need to be bringing awareness to this. And now maybe they are trying to correspond with Kabam, but Kabam isn't open to hearing what they have to say. I don't know. But I think people that have a decent sized platform to get a message across, if they care about the game, which the larger YouTubers I'm pretty sure do, because it's at least a source of income for them. Yeah. And I kind of think that might be what it is for KT, because I think this is his primary source of income currently. So he definitely doesn't want the game to do poorly, right? Because if it does, well, then he's got to find a new source of income. So... But, I mean, there's always people coming and going. I think the issue now, though, is that, like I've said several times, and people disagree, and that's fine, but Kabam is drawing back from the game. They haven't specifically said that, but when you add up all of the things that they've said over the last little while about things that they're reducing their time or effort on, it's, yeah, they are drawing back on the game. I don't know if it's necessary that they are simply seeing that the game is in its twilight phase, or if they're just redistributing resources or something like that. But yeah, Kabam is absolutely putting less effort into the game. I mean, fair enough. Like, eventually that's got to happen. But yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I do like the game. It's what I spend majority... crap. It's what I spend majority of my time doing. Yeah, so even if I play less, I would still like the game to be there for when I do want to play it. And it will. It's not going anywhere. If any, all that it means is just there's less people playing it. As long as they are making a profit, not losing money on it, then they will still be operating the game. The only issue is when they begin to lose money on it. I don't think that's going to be the case for quite a while. So it will make things for alliances a little bit more difficult to find new members or to replace members and stuff like that. It might also affect the competitive aspect, because the less people that are in the game, the less people to compete against. But still, overall, the game is not going anywhere. Solar getting clapped by Juggy, you know it, but I clapped back, and I clapped harder. Don't listen to a very, very salty streamer, it will depress you. But that's not what, like I said, I haven't seen his videos. I have heard him talk about the state of the game, and I don't think that he's salty. I think he's just being honest about it. Other YouTubers don't want to discuss it, and for the most part, other YouTubers that I've heard talk about it is simply that they're like, oh, well, the game isn't going anywhere, but they're not necessarily saying that the game is in a good state, because it's not. And to say that it is would be a lie, so... I'm going to go for a bit. Have a good rest of the stream. All right, thanks, dude. Thanks for coming and hanging out. People are just getting fed up with constant garbage pulls, shitty gameplay, and so much more. It's sad, but what happens, happens. Yeah. And I absolutely, and I've said this before too, I absolutely get the, being upset with getting bad champions. But at least for myself, I think that is the last reason to leave the game. To get upset? Oh, absolutely, sure. But to leave the game because you're getting bad pulls, that's the nature of the game. You're going to go through good phases and bad phases. But other aspects of, and actually the game itself, I have no issue with. I'm okay that there's problems in the game because that's like anything else. My biggest issue is how the company deals with these problems. That's where my problem with all of it is. And then they, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the lack of people or the lack of ability, but they don't like to address problems in a timely manner. And I don't mean necessarily as in fixing the problems, but addressing them as in letting us know what's going on. Because when I think we were 2 or 3 weeks into the issue, and then they came out with a statement saying, okay, so there's problems. These things have been canceled. We're working on blah blah, and everybody was praising them, like, oh, that's great, being transparent and all that. And it's not. Like any company that has a product that's malfunctioning, they're going to be upfront with their customers because they want the customers to stick around. So what they did there was not exceptional. Like that's absolutely what should be happening, but because they are so bad at it, when they do what they're supposed to, we think it's a good thing. And it is a good thing, but it's like the bare minimum. Bad pulls, nothing to do, but game being bad, tell me about it. I have no summer pain done because I had issues. I've auto-fighted everything this month, can't play games. Yeah. So I want to see whether or not there's going to be a side quest for September. But yeah, they've removed the Legends runs from story content. They've decreased the amount of champions buffed a month, and in both cases they did say it's more time. It's taking too much time for them to do these things. So if your company or your product is in a good state, you're okay spending time on your product, but they're saying they don't want to be spending time on their product. So that's where, to me, and that's why I'm saying I feel that they are drawing back from the game. Well, I know that, but a lot of people just get fed up with bad pulls and leave. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, T1A Arena, I do not do the extra arena. And it's not this Sunday, next Sunday probably. Well, let's see, we've got an hour and a half. I think I'm pretty much done what I wanted to get done. And yeah, I've still got the link there, so I'm not going to do anything there. Okay. Well, and Billy, I'm going to save you. You don't get to hear your favorite baby tonight. Anyways, yeah, I am done. Thanks for coming and hanging out. But let's head on over to Mr. Falstaff and hit him up with a raid. And the usual hashtag, and there is his URL. And yeah, I will probably be doing some more of this potion farming. Like I said earlier, I was thinking to go for Super Skrull, probably as a new 5-star. I think he's going to be pretty cheap to pick up as a new 6-star. Okay, Sonny. But I think I'm going to go for him round 2 if I do. And during round 1, I'm going to try to get majority of the arena done Thursday and Friday. And then after that, I'm going to spend some time doing what I was just doing with the potion farming. So, yeah, thanks for coming, hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.